Secure the child so we can go, Malikite ordered one of his men, referring to an unconscious Kwajalynn. Before Master Aliesha began to approach her grandchild herself, Malikite's men moved instinctive driven by their order, but something about the master paralyzed them as she moved toward Kwajalynn. Crouching down, Master Aliesha lovingly placing a hand on one of Kwajalynn's shoulders. Sons and fathers, Aliesha responded over the background noise of rain as she secured Kwajalynn, lifting her in an abnormal manner with one hand and arm the way a mother would cradle an infant. For a long moment there was silence and stillness. The tension between them grew. Lynn rested protected in the fetal position in Aliesha's arm. I was led to believe that the masters have no jurisdiction out here, Malikite questioned. I was led to believe that Kadaris was only after males as he reclaimed lost territory. So tell me, Malikite, why the interest in the girl? If you haven't noticed, I saved the entire populace of that girl's village. The girl is part of this community, is she not? How would I know? This is Kadaris' professed territory. The denizens of this region reject the aid of the Mare Galactic Council and choose to self-govern. So you tell me, how is it exactly you came into saving the entire population of a village? What happens? What did you do? Did you mistakenly underestimate the strength and weakness of an opponent and fatal wound them? Because killing an inferior opponent would cause the Master Council to have to move into the region and question the motivation of King Kadaris. You were ordered not to kill, were you not? As I said, my presence puts this girl under my protection. What is your aim, Master Aliesha? My aim is to protect the Mare Galaxy and to prevent the return of the goddess Azure Mare. Don't play dumb, Malikite. You saw everything. You saw and heard everything that has happened. You might not want to accept it as truth, but you know who we are and what this girl represents. I could destroy this entire planet if I wanted to, but I won't. You owe me nothing, because I'm not sparing your life to save my character. I'm simply prolonging my feint of accountability. So then you are the grandmother of this girl? Malikite questions. Yes, Aliesha replied. And she is of Mare blood? If she is of Mare blood, Malikite continued, then you too are of Mare blood. Is that how you were able to defeat the goddess Mare during the Great War? You are very knowledgeable, Malikite, to know that I fought in the Great War. What is truth and what is legend? I dare not say, nor do I need to say if you don't. Trust your own eyes and your own experiences of the present, then my words will fall upon deaf ears. Aliesha defended. To protect what integrity that I have left, I am going to tell the Master Council that you attacked this world and the regional elemental and his wife tried to stop you. Since you were within your rights, I was forced to destroy them. This will keep the council away from this region. It's true that we are all knowing, but the more that you are aware of, the easier it is to get distracted. I suggest you tell your king, Narqush Kadaris, the same thing. Also, be ready when Kwajalynn comes looking for her revenge. What about the people? They will know what happened, Malikite questioned. This region is not my responsibility as a master. This child is my responsibility as a mother and a grandmother. Let the people speak. The Master Council will take my statement at face value, even if they know I am lying. They will still act on my word, even if they suspect me of being less than honest. That is the legacy of the Great War and the aim of the Mare Galactic Master. With those words, Master Aliesha moved toward the waygate. Its distance reached speed. Malikite, his men, and the displaced residents of Bosca village, she vanished. To Aliesha, she was relaxing, despite her distress taking her time, giving herself time to reflect on how she would address this to the council. She wondered if she should simply go back to Notice Tree City herself. If that were even wise, the council would wonder why she traveled so far from Bosca Prime. They might even search the sector just out of curiosity, and that could not occur. Aliesha approached the waygate. It was an extra-dimensional doorway that allows one to travel between the planets and across the vastness of the cosmos. The waygates were huge domes, several miles in diameter. Their appearance was like that of a glass window. If you look at a waygate, you could see the world that you were on, reflected on its surface. But if you look through a waygate, you could see within across the vastness of space and time to another world in much the same way that you could both see what was reflected in the room of a window and still see the world outside the window. At its simplest, all one had to do was focus on these images and travel was possible. The complexity of the nature of waygates is so great as to form its field of academic study, despite how simple and elegant waygates were to use. Nothing more to say to each other, Malikite returned to King Kadaris with the totality of the Bosca Prime village, with him minus one descendant of the goddess Azor Mare. To be continued.